What's up, you guys? This is Jay2 back with another video. And in this video today, I'm going to be discussing the truth about Kristaps Porzingis. Yes, Kristaps Porzingis. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. My goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the summer. So let's get it together. Enjoy the video. Kristaps Porzingis was once remembered and deemed as a unicorn. If you even remember watching his first game for the Knicks, he surprised everyone. He was athletic. He can attack the rim. He was a great rim protector. He surprised every single person with his play and being at 7'3". But injuries, yes indeed. Injuries have ruined Kristaps Porzingis' once gifted abilities on the basketball court, which ruined him on the New York Knicks, and it's getting even worse now on the Dallas Mavericks, now especially with a superstar level player, Luka Doncic. And as we all know, at the time when Kristaps was traded to the Mavericks, he even got an extension worth over $150 million from the Dallas Mavericks, and he has not really played to his potential. And it really is mostly because of his injuries that he's acquired throughout his NBA career. I mean, just last season in the playoffs against the Clippers, he suffered a torn meniscus, and they lost that series. He has not, during his entire time with the Mavericks, truly been a second option for Luka. And the sad part about the Dallas Mavericks, they may not really be able to trade away Porzingis, because I don't think really any team wants to take on a guy who is a risk in itself. I mean, when they got him on the team to begin with, he was a risk in itself. He was seen as a guy who can be a solid level player next to Luka Doncic. Him and Luka could be an extremely good duo. And you look at the fitting in the beginning, well, yes, it did look like an amazing duo. You got Luka's amazing playmaking ability to get Porzingis looks, all that, but Porzingis had an ability to space out the floor with his three-point shooting and his rim protection that he did once have. He did show certain glimpses of it during his time for the Mavericks, but now it's really little to nothing. His blocks per game has definitely decreased throughout his career now, only at 1.3. His block percentage is only 4.1 compared to seasons prior, which is another career low. His blocks per 36 is at a career low of 1.36. And his blocks per 100 possessions is at a career low as well at 2.2. Not only mentioned that, but his steals per 100 possessions at a career low at 0.7. And his field goals allowed at the rim is at a career high of 58.6%. And his field goals attempted contested is at the rim is at a career high of 7.6. Kristaps Porzingis has definitely fallen off as a great rim protector for this team and really a great defender in general. And that's really what is a missing key piece as well for this duo looking in the future, even if they keep Porzingis on the team. If not, their defense between him and Luka Doncic is not good at all. Now, looking in the playoffs against the Clippers in general, Kristaps Porzingis struggled. He only averaged 13 points, 5 rebounds, even failed to score double digits in games 3, 5, and 6, and he shot 29% from game 3, 0 of 5 in game 7. That is just absolutely terrible, and that is not what you expect in a guy who is supposed to be your second best player on the team. And sadly, Kristaps Porzingis is not the second best player on this team right now. In my opinion, I believe it's Tim Hardaway Jr. He is the second best player on this Dallas Mavericks team right now, and he's definitely stepped up, and he did play much better. And now we're hearing rumors about he doesn't really like his role on where he is at the Mavericks. And I don't know if all of this is necessarily true, because I mean, it's the media. You don't never know really about things. But if it is true, it's really nobody's fault but his fault at the end of the day. Yes, he can't control that he's had injuries, and these injuries has definitely just derailed his career. But these two, they just don't really have that chemistry anymore on the basketball court in general. Luka Doncic is the superstar for this Dallas Mavericks team. He is the guy that is going to be one of their best players, possibly ever, for this franchise if he decides to stay. He's a generational talent, so having a guy like Kristaps Porzingis as his second best player isn't really going to get him anywhere anytime soon. Because of his smaller frame as well, he's not even able to guard defenders, Kristaps Porzingis. He's not even able to post up players because he doesn't really have much strength to begin with. Almost like at times he really doesn't want to, attack and post up players. I know many people, I've been saying too about his role has definitely been decreased, and he's frustrated with his role. that he's now basically just a spot-up shooter for this team. But really looking at him, it's not really much now he can really do on the basketball court. He's not really the same player that who he once was a long time ago. And there are teams out there that have, said things about Kristaps Porzingis, like the Raptors, these Boston Celtics. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a few NBA teams that will be interested in trading for Kristaps Porzingis. He may even demand a trade this summer. You never know. But, for Luka Doncic especially, and this Dallas Mavericks team, they have, they were overachievers. I don't really think anybody expected them to even make it this far in the playoffs anyway. Getting to a Game 7 this year and going Game 6 against the Clippers. But that's just a respect to Luka and how good of a player he is. But looking back as well, you can really make the case that the New York Knicks were right about Kristaps Porzingis, and at the time that he really wasn't worth the money that he wanted. And, looking now, the Mavericks, they gave him that big contract. It was a risk to begin with, and he's still suffering from all of these injuries. This season, he did average 20 points a game, but he only played around 43 games this season anyway. For Kristaps Porzingis, he was once going to be remembered as a great basketball player, a guy who can possibly be one of the best basketball players in the league, and now he is nowhere near that level anymore. And sadly, now, he's not even close to really, in my opinion, he's more of a third option for this Dallas Mavericks team. And he played more, not even like a third option on the Mavericks in the playoffs this season. But looking forward, the Mavericks will definitely need to address this second option for this team. So if they trade him for a guy like Kemba Walker, that'll be a really good backcourt with him, Luka, and Kemba Walker. But for Kristaps Porzingis, maybe going onto a new team might help him out and get things back together with him. As we all know as well, his time with the Dallas Mavericks, it may be done. It may not be done. But we will see what the Mavericks do this offseason with him. And yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more basketball content each and every week. Have a good day. Peace.